USA Monde.
Hello, my beautiful people. Welcome back to Sunday Talk episode number 12. How you guys doing? I hope your day is going well. Today I'm gonna go over some questions you guys send me during the week, and I'm gonna try my best to answer them. Okay. So let's start it. I don't want to waste your time. I know you guys have a lot of stuff to do. I don't want to waste your time. So let's get started. The first one is gonna come from Nathan Sanchez. Okay, here is what he said. What if a person got white on letter saying your case is in administrative processing? We will contact you when the administrative processing is completed, but then they give the passport back in hand and took the police clearance letter, the DS-260 with two photo on stick on it, and medical envelope document, but the passport was given back. So what that means now, after answering all the question and taking all this document and giving passport back, okay, so that's his question. Basically what he's asking here is like he went for immigrant visa interview, and then he answered all the question, and then they took all the document from him and gave him the his passport back and told him that they they're doing like in administration the case is in administrative process, basically, like they are processing his case. Okay, so he kind of confused. He doesn't know what exactly that mean. Me personally, when I read the message, I was like, okay, I'm kind of a little bit confused, but I think we have to be positive here. Okay, we have to be optimistic. Okay, giving the passport back to you doesn't mean like your visa will be denied. Okay, you have to have that in mind. They can keep your passport and deny your visa. Okay, you have to keep that in mind as well. So what I'm gonna say is that as long as you provide the correct document, the right document, and you answer those questions according to the document you provided, because most of the interview are based on the document you provided. Okay, so they're not gonna answer you different question than something like related to your document. Okay, everything they're gonna ask is gonna be related to or either what you put on your application or what kind of document you provided. So like I said, you have to be optimistic. You have to be optimistic, and hopefully you're gonna get your immigrant visa and come to United States of America and live with your relative. Okay, all right. And then let's move to another question here. This one is gonna come from this one comes from Amar Al. It say, how can you add your email to the application if you didn't do it at first? He's talking about application DS 260 application here. How you add your email to it. Okay, so when you log into the computer electronic application center with your invoice ID and then a case ID, and you will see like on the right hand side, you will see like a kind of like a red sign said edit. That's when you click on that, and you can add your email address there. Okay, that's how you add your email. That's the only way I know you can add your email address. But I think the other way, I think you still can send like a message to NVC National Visit Center if you want to add your email address. I think you still can do that, and they will do that for you as well. I'm not 100% sure about that, but I know for sure you can click that edit once you log into the computer electronic system and add your email there. Okay. Let's move to another question here. Oh, Veronica, Veronica Abro send me this question. Do you count your spouse twice if he is the principal immigrant? Over here, he's talking about household size. I made a video about household size. I believe it last week. I think that was last week. And when you fill up your affidavit of support form, there is a part of the form where you have to put your household size, basically people who are dependent on you. Okay, so you put your spouse, you put your unmarried children under age of 21, any person you put as a dependent on your tax return, or anybody you put on another affidavit to support before, you have to count those people as a household size, okay? But it's kind of confusing because when you petition for your spouse, for example, do you still have to add your spouse? Because you see, when you see the list on the affidavit of support, for some of you guys who fill up affidavit of support form before, you know that there is a list like a spouse, unmarried children, and stuff like that. But when your spouse is the principal immigrant, do you have to count your spouse and then down the list you count your spouse again? No. When you do your household size, you calculate your household size, you don't count anybody twice, okay? You have to count everybody once. Okay, if you count somebody twice, that's the mistake, because if your household size, you will use the household size to know, to tell the U.S. government, okay, this is how much I make, this is how many people that depending on me, I'm able to sponsor the intended immigrant. Okay, so if you are not going to be able, that way you can ask somebody to be your joint sponsor, stuff like that. Okay, so in general, you don't count one person twice. You don't do that. Um, okay, another one here came from Evi and Maya. Evi and Maya. My stepfather gave me the green card when I was 20. So 3 days after my interview, I turned 21, and my green card came for 10 years. When should I apply? I heard 2 years, 3 years. What it is exactly? Over here, she's talking about when she can apply for U.S. citizen after she been in the United States of America as a permanent resident, for a period of time. I know that for sure. In most cases, you have to be here in the country in 5 years. Okay, actually, not be here in the country, but you have to be a permanent resident for at least 5 years before you can apply for U.S. citizenship. When you get your green card through marriage, it's 3 years. Okay, but over here, no, she said she heard people say 2 years, 3 years, no, that I think it's 5 years, and then before your fifth year anniversary, you can apply for your citizenship 90 days before that 5th year's anniversary. Okay, so basically, you can apply for your citizenship 4 years, 9 months from the date you become a permanent resident. From the date that was written on your green card, okay, that's when you can apply for your citizenship. So, but if somebody somewhere now who are watching me, been through this, how long it took you, because I know it's gonna be 5 years, but I could be wrong as well. Things change every time. But if you've been a green card holder, you got your green card through your stepfather, how long it took you to become a to apply for naturalization? Okay, let us know. We're all here to share. I don't know it all. Sometimes I have to do research, that before I can answer your question. I remember one time somebody was mad at me because I didn't reply to her message, quickly enough. She got mad. She cursed me out, and she sent me a message like, "Oh yeah, now we know why you're doing this. Is because of the money and shame on you, all that." I read it. I was like, okay, maybe she didn't quite get what it is, because I get a lot of messages, guys. I get a lot of messages every week, so I do my best to answer those questions for you. I don't want to just send you false information. Sometimes I have to do research before I even reply to your question, because things, like I say, things change every time. Law change every time. Something can be. I can talk about something last year, but this year it will change, or 6 months ago it will change. So I take my time to answer your question. But if I don't answer your question right away, it doesn't mean like I'm ignoring you. It means like I'm doing research and I will have a time to reply to you. Like what I'm doing now. The reason why I start doing this, because sometimes I don't have time to answer all the questions, because normally you guys send me a question here on YouTube, I got message in my email, from you guys, and I have to reply to all that through on Facebook page. I have to reply to all that. So that's a lot for one person. Okay, I do my best. And she says like, oh yeah, now you're doing this because of money. I was like, okay, I don't get paid to answer your question. Okay, I don't get paid. Nobody pay me to answer this question. I'm doing this because I want to do it. Of course, sometime before you watch some of my video, you will see ad on the video, all that. I get few cents in here and there from YouTube, but it's not something that I live off. Oh, guys, I don't even know right now. I can even fill up my car with the money that is coming from YouTube. No, I'm doing this because I want to do it. I try to help some of you guys because I've been in this situation myself. So when some of you think like, okay, maybe I have to answer your question, I don't have to. I'll answer a question because I want to help you guys. Okay, that's what it is. Okay, I don't want to make this video too long. Let's get one more question. Let's work on one more question. And okay, which one are we gonna talk about here? Let me see. Okay, guys, let me see here. This one, it's not even a question, but it's somebody made a comment on one of my video I did the other day. I don't know if you guys watch it. This video I made in the park, talking to you guys on who was looking for a green card. Keep pushing. It's not the end of the world. And she sent me a message. USA Mondo, good morning, Mondo. How are you? I've heard your motivational word every day on my husband's behalf. There are so many that need to hear this from you. It's been a tough road on dealing with immigration. Keep the videos coming and have a blessed day. Yeah, I made that video. If you didn't watch this video, go watch it. The reason why I made this video because some of you guys are struggling. Maybe you apply for your green card, you apply for your naturalization, your working permit, but you never get any response from USCIS. It's kind of frustrating because sometimes it kind of block you. You don't know what you do. You're waiting for them to start doing certain stuff in your life. But the thing, at the end of the day, like I said in the video, as long as you have your body, your soul, everything is fine. You're gonna be fine. The green card is green card. It will come eventually, but you have to. Sometimes you have to, get your mind out of that. Focus on something else. I know it's hard to. It depends on your plan. It's probably hard for you to move on because maybe you're waiting for that green card to maybe apply for, a petition for your kids, your spouse, or you're waiting for that citizenship to petition for your spouse. I know, I get that, but do your best to focus on something else. That way, mentally, you don't kind of get frustrated. You don't feel like the world is collapsing on you. No, don't feel like that. Okay, everything's gonna be fine. Like I said in the video, I'm saying it again. To you who's watching me right now, everything's gonna be fine. Okay, so I don't think. Let me see if I have one more question before I close this one. What we got here? Oh. This one is coming from, it's a long name here. It says, learn foreign language and speak live native. The question is, how much do you have to pay for changing the status, please? For changing the status, that one, I don't have that on top of my head, but I can change for maybe changing status like adjustment of status. Maybe that's what she's talking about. Adjustment of status is gonna be the I-485. I-485 fee. I don't have it on top of my head, but I can do the research. I'm gonna reply you to directly, so that way you see. But you can also go to like a Google, or you can tap like I-485 for fee, and you will see that you have to pay the fee and then the biometric fee. So the total gonna be a little bit higher. You don't just pay the fee. Or you can go to USCIS and click on fees, or tap on in the search box, put like I-485 fees, and you will see the fee. One more, guys, one more, and then I'm gonna get out of here. I'm gonna let you go, do whatever you're doing, okay? Do. this one here. Okay, hello. Usually people use actually this one is coming from Close Stewart Delgado. Hello, brother. I have an immigrant visa interview in a few days, and it's possible to use the I-134 affidavit of support. I do have an I-864 from my mother, which is the petitioner, but doesn't have enough yearly income. That's why she has a sponsor for me thing. Actually, this person say she's going to immigrant visa interview. She asked me if she can use I-134 affidavit of support. I don't know why, because she at the same time she said her mom applied for I-864 for her or for him. I don't know exactly if the person is a male or female. But one thing you have to know, that I-134 is basically for non-immigrant visa. Okay, the I-134 affidavit to support is for non-immigrant visa. If you go for non-immigrant visa, you can use that. But if you go for immigrant visa, you use either I-864, I-864 Easy, or I-864W. Okay, so I-134, I don't think that would be the right form. Okay, but like I said, this is not legal advice, guys. Every advice I'm giving here it's not legal advice. Like on my page, you'll see that any advice I'm providing is not legal advice. I'm not an attorney. I'm not an immigration attorney. I'm doing this based on my experience, based on what I know, based on the researches I'm doing. Okay, so like I say over here for this question, you cannot. I don't think you will use I-130 for your immigrant visa interview. Okay, guys. Like I say, I'm gonna let you go. Take care of your business as well. I hope you learn something from this video. If you know somebody who can watch this video, share it. Okay. If you wanna contact me, some of you guys don't send me a message every time. I wanna contact you. I wanna talk to you. Go to my website www.usamon.com and then click on contact me. You click on contact me, you provide your email address. You will get my email address where you can contact me directly. If you don't feel like, you can send your message here on YouTube or my Facebook page. Also, USA Mon, you can Google USA Mon on Facebook, or search it. Then you will see that you can send me your message there as well. Okay, guys, you have a great day, and then I'll see you in the next video. Thank you.
USA Monde.